how we use this sensitivity to overcome the fear and actually using this as a strength to thrive in the future. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paris. In this channel, I talk about the soft emotional side of technology. If I ask you right now, what kind of content when you see online make you feel resonate, you love it, and you know what kind of contents are noise, you know what kind of contents can help you, do you know the answer? I think the algorithm definitely knows your taste. But do you, inside of you, do you understand yourself, what you truly love and you care? This is such an important question because in the age of AI, if we want to compete with AI, it's like we want to compete with someone that's super efficient. How can we compete with machine in the coming years? It's our sense, because machine can generate answers, but it cannot really tell what is missing, cannot really tell what's the meaning behind it. It can give you so many directions, but who make the judgment is still us. And I truly, truly believe everyone, every single person in this world have their own unique perspective and their own point of view. Because the way you live in this world, what you see every day, what you talk with people, how you live your life, it's all different. And in the near future, everyone can become creator because you don't have to spend a lot of time to learn each skill. You can use AI as a creative partner to execute your idea. But the most important thing before that's all happening, you have to know what you truly care and what you truly love. What is our strength is being more human, have better communication skills, have better sensitivity in judgment and in taste. Recently, Adobe Max just announced their new tool, the conversational assistant that can help you edit just simply talking to Adobe. Any kind of result you want, you just have to talk about it. You don't have to learn to edit anymore to Photoshop, After Effects. Eventually, you'll all just generate it by your conversation. And now Midjourney has all kind of style guide, so you can create your own style based on the things you like. If you truly knows what kind of contents that resonate with you, you can create your own style just with prompt. Which means in the near future, if you know how to communicate with machine, with AI, collaborate with it, you will thrive. You can be like $1 million business on your own because you don't really have to have a team of people working for you. You just need that idea to execute that idea, and that's what you need. You may wondering, like, I know my taste. So what? Like, is not we born with the taste? Not 100%, because taste is the inner world of yourself and it can change. So we're constantly seeing the world around us and then looking at the content online. Our mind is actually quite a lot shaped by the algorithm. What is popular, what's trendy. A lot of people, when they create content or they're trying to stand out from the crowd, they're actually just following the trend. So you may not really know your true taste yet, but in the coming year, when everyone can use AI to generate, so say I know the trendy thing, I can just follow the trend, but it will be very noisy because everyone can use AI to generating that. What is unique in the future is everyone's own idea perspective that executed in a certain way. And if you truly knows what you want, that every content you see, it will not be noise because you will know, okay, this content is actually inspire me and then helps me, and this content I don't really have to care, it's just for entertainment, and you won't get overwhelmed all the time. And that's actually how I feel recently. I spent some time to make this program and think about how I should execute my idea. It actually works pretty well. And when you bring AI into that process, you will see there's tons of tools can help you empathize your idea, then helps you to execute that your whatever you want into certain things that you can communicate with your audience or your business partner or anyone that through your own emotional lens, basically. Right now, I call this program, this course called Soft Mode. And it's like a taste training guide. It's basically just how to turn what you know into something unique that only you can create. And before we can think about or talk about how to communicate with machine and how to translate your emotion into language that machine understands, the most important, the first step is to build awareness. It's actually based on all this past year, from the December this year, when I start to talk about anything related to AI, I always feel like there's something missing between art and technology. And then because for the past couple months, I've been trying to figure this out. And then I did watch a lot of articles and videos. Dan Cole, one of my favorite YouTuber, the other day I saw he had this quote about taste is new intelligence. It seriously click in my mind, and I feel like, oh my god, this is exactly what I want to talk about. I've been focusing on to connect the world of art and technology to make people realize, even if you're not a tech person like me, and I'm a millennial, I didn't grow up with computer. Because of AI, we can actually get closer to the tech world, and we can use our strength, which is the sensibility and our creativity, to thrive in the future. We don't have to be afraid of AI. We don't have to be afraid of what's not known, because we have our own strengths that definitely can thrive in the future. I'll give you like a little brief introduction of this one exercise I've built, and I will drop the link, the PDF, in the description. Before I talk about that, I want to mention this book I bought like probably 5 years ago, this very famous book, The Way of Seeing. Before, when I read that book, I was just from my own like interpretation or from artistic point of view, and I didn't quite get it. But now, because of this course I'm trying to develop, I start to realize so many important sentences. For example, this one in the book, the photographer's way of seeing is reflected in his choice of the subject. The painter's way of seeing is reconstituted by the marks he makes on the canvas or paper. Yet, although every image embodies a way of seeing, our perception of appreciation of the image depends also upon our own way of seeing. So it just like clicked in my mind, how we see this world, how we see the image online is completely based on our own bias and conception. And then while it comes to AI, so when AI takes information, it becomes data, it becomes probabilities. And then the future of AI artist's eye, or when we work with AI, curate any kind of information, or it become a dialogue. So through this dialogue, this is something really new. Any work become the human intelligence with machines interpretation. So our judgment, our taste plays such an important role. I really, really think this is important. So this short guide at this moment is to help you figure out your emotional fingerprints, like what really touches you, to build awareness of whatever you see at this moment, to be able to scroll slowly, think deeply, react in a certain way to figure out what matters. At the end of the exercise, you will have the 3 taste words that kind of represent who you are, what you care at this very moment. This is very important because before you communicate with machine, with AI, you really need to listen to yourself first. Okay, you have to understand yourself first, and then you can translate that with the machine, and then you know who you are, and you will have in the future, you have personal branding, your own business, or what kind of artwork, anything that you can create, collaborate with AI. You probably only need 15 minutes for this exercise. I truly understand AI make a lot of people feel overwhelmed, including myself, and it's moving faster than we can imagine, and we don't know what's gonna come in the future and how we can compete with machines, right? So I truly hope this course that we learn together, we develop together, can make you feel comfortable and confident in the coming near future to work with machine, to try to communicate with machine, and knows what exactly your voice how to execute that voice and that creative mind become a project, your maybe soul project, or maybe your passionate project you didn't even realize you can do. Let's create that together. That's my true purpose, and I really hope, based on all this, now that I start to read so many books, and then everything just makes sense for me now. So I really hope the courses I can develop together can help you to reach that goal. It's actually one thing that makes me feel confident about this whole process. It's not about we have to learn coding, right? It's not about we have to learn something we're not good at. As long as you feel this overwhelming feeling on the internet, that's so much noise, that means you're sensitive about it. So how we use this sensitivity to overcome the fear, and actually using this as a strength to thrive in the future. At the end, it is about how to create, how to think, how to collaborate. And if you have any questions, and if you have any concern or any kind of suggestions, please comment on my video. And then if you did exercise, please write this 3 taste word on the comment. I want to look at it, but next video I will go through it and share my own practice result with you. And I hope this is helpful. Let's get through this together. It will be a fun journey, I promise, and I'm really excited about it. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.